Welcome all for this fundamental of C programming tutorial. Today we will talk about very important concept, that is addition of two matrix. For that purpose we must understand what is meant by matrix. So assuming that you know the concept of matrix is basically we can say two-dimensional or multi-dimensional array. Okay, so you have studied in last session about the arrays, single dimensional arrays, two-dimensional arrays. So two-dimensional arrays, so in this 2D array, let's call it as 2D array. So 2D array is basically number of rows specified as well as number of columns specified. So we have number of rows, number of columns. So matrix is specified in the form of two dimensions, rows and column. We know that you might have specified the matrix as 1, 2, then on second row 3, 4. So that's in that fashion you have used the matrix. Here we are going to perform addition of two matrix. That means basically we are performing addition of two-dimensional arrays, right? So how it actually happens? So basically we declare array A as equal to the four values as 1, 2 on first let's say row, and on second row we have let's say 3 and 4, and then matrix B as B equal to let's say 4, 5, let's say 5, 6 on first row, and on second row it is 7 and 8, right? So here this 1 and 3, they are part of your column 1. Okay, and as we know that array index starts with 0, we give row as number from 0. So row number 0, row number 1. So how many rows are there in array A? 2 rows. Row 0 having two elements 1, 2, and row 1 having elements 3 and 4. In same fashion, array A or matrix A has two columns. In that, first column contains element 1 and 3. Zeroth column contains the elements 1 and 3, and first column contains the elements 2 and 4. Right? Same applies to B. Now when we want to perform addition of these two matrix, then we know that the first element from matrix A will get added with the first element in matrix B, second matrix, right? So here it will be, see here, now as I said, this is element 1 in row number 0, column number 0. So here we specify A of 0, 0. When we have solved mathematics, we have performed what? A of 0, 0 plus B of 0, 0. I hope you know this mathematics, right? So it performs the addition of first element of matrix A with first element of matrix B, and that is what the logic is, right? So here we get result, for example C of 0, 0, and that is equal to A of 0, 0 plus B of 0, 0. So what it means? It means that C of 0, 0 will be, what is A of 0, 0? 1. And what is B of 0, 0? 5. So 1 plus 5. So result will be 6. So 6 is the first output or first result of matrix addition for matrix A and B with element at location 0, 0. Is this clear? Okay. Same applies to the second number, that is 2. Row number 0, column number 1. So in that case, the same will be written like this. The same will be written like this. So row number will remain same. Row number is same, only column number will change. So C of 0, 1 equal to A of 0, 1 plus B of 0, 1. So what that elements are? See here, A of 0. See, this is the 0th row and column number 1, 2. So that element is 2. So 2 plus 6. Answer is 8. So that is nothing but the addition of next element from this array. Is this clear? So in the same fashion, we are going to perform addition of these two matrices. Okay. Now, if we have to perform addition of that 4 elements, 4 times we have to repeat the same task again and again. Are you getting this? Same time we have to repeat the same task again and again, right? So instead of doing, we know that whenever we have to perform any activity again and again, what we do? We go for loop. So here we are doing only single task. What single task we are doing? The task of addition. So can we put this into a loop? Can we put this into a loop? Yes. So for that purpose, what we will do, we will use a loop statement, that is for then I equal to. Now, one important thing that we must keep in our mind, what? The array index starts with 0, right? And here we have array specified as rows and columns. So what we have? We have rows, we have column. So here we are going to use two for loops. How many for loops we are going to use? Two for loop. How? I will tell you. So why we need two for loop? One for loop is for outer loop or outer loop or for rows, counting number of rows. Now how it is? Most importantly, see, we have selected in this statement what? Row number 0, column number 0. Then we have selected row number 0, column number 1. So what is changing here? Row or column number? Column number is getting changed, right? So what we will do? We will use outer loop for row number and inner loop for column number. Now, how many rows we have here? 2 rows. How many columns we have here? 2 columns. So how we are going to use our for loop? So assuming that I is for outer loop and then we will use j for representing inner loop. So what we will do? See, very simple. See, array index starts with 0. So we will initialize I with 0 and then how many rows we have? 2 rows starting from 0. So 0 is the first row. Then second row will be the 1. So we are going from 0 to 1 only. So we can write I equal to 0. I is less than equal to 1. I is less than equal to 1. Right? Are you getting this? I is less than equal to 1. And then I increase by 1. I plus plus. Now, we are going to select row number 0. Right? So, the row number 0 is selected. Along with that, we have to select column number 0. Right? And then column number 1. So, for every row, we have to select column 2. That is column number 0 and column number 1. So, that's why for inner loop, we are going to use what? One more for loop, and that for loop will be for j, and one more variable we are going to use here, separate variable. For j equal to 0, j is less than equal to 1. Why less than equal to 1? Equal to 1. Why? Again, we are having 2 columns. If my matrix is 3 by 3, 3 rows, 3 columns, in that case, what will happen? 0 to 2. Very good. 0 to 2. 3 rows, 3 columns. Accordingly, the loop control will change. Whatever variable we have used, counter variable we have used, that condition is going to change. Is this clear to everyone? Fine. So, for j equal to 0, j less than equal to 1 and j plus plus. Once this is done, what we have to do? Very simple. What we have to do? We have to perform the addition. So what we have to perform? We have to perform this addition. So I'm just going to copy this and put it here. Now, instead of 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, we have to put the values of I and j. Now see, how many times I is going to remain 0? 2 times. Till j becomes 0 and 1. So here at first place we have to use I, that is number of row index, and second time we have to use here j. Then again same applies to here, I and j. Same applies to here, that is I and j. The same logic will give us the output matrix, that is result of addition of 2 matrix. Is this clear? Okay, that is what the logic that we are going to use while performing addition of 2 matrix.